Hello, my friends. Welcome to your angel reading. I apologize. This was actually supposed to be done yesterday for Angel Reading Monday, but I am here now, so let's see what the message is for you. And if these messages resonate for you, if you like this style, go ahead and look back on my previous post for the angel readings, and you might find one that resonates for you very deeply. These are all timeless. So whenever you find it, or whenever it finds you, it's for you. Okay, so let's get started. Angel reading for my friends watching this reading right now. What is their message? We pull a strength card, showing your strength. We pull a card showing you what your heart wants to tell you and what you may be challenged with right now, or what your angels want you to work on. And then we pull an overall energy. And I feel like we have an overall energy here to start with our reading today. Peace and harmony with Archangel Raguel. So this is a very powerful archangel coming in to show you, to tell you there's a message of peace, there's a message of harmony, there's a message of balance in your energy today. So whenever you're reading, this reading is finding you, whenever you are seeing this, if it resonates for you, it is for you. So you just know that whenever you find this message, it's for you, okay? Peace and harmony. Thank you, Raguel, for surrounding my life in a harmonious light. So I feel like this is coming out for a reason, because you may be coming out of a time of your life, or maybe you're currently in a time of your life where it's been a little bit of a struggle. There hasn't been peace, there hasn't been harmony, there's been some friction or some challenges in relationships. And so if that's you, if you've recently come out of that, or if you're still kind of going through that and struggling with that, just know that it's in your energy. Your angels want you to know that you're coming into a place of balance. You're coming into a place of harmony. Harmony in connections, in relationships, more peace in your life. More stability. I love that for you. So let's get on with our reading here. Angels, what do you have for my friends watching this reading? The ones that you have brought to this reading. What do they need to know? What is their strength this week? Well, we have two cards. Doing the work and ease and grace. This is kind of more along the lines of this peace and harmony that already came out for you, because you have done a lot of work on yourself. You have been going through the motions of really healing through challenges, healing through past heartaches, and just really expanding in your life, growing, learning, going through something of a spiritual up-leveling in your life. And your angels want to say, look at all the work that you've done. Let's acknowledge that. Let's pat you on the back. Let's show you that we acknowledge all that you have been doing. And we are patting you on the back. That's the message from your angels today. All this hard work, all that you have been going through, all that you have been trudging through, which feels challenging to me. Maybe in relationships, maybe in just your life in general, you've been doing a lot of work. You've been healing from past challenges. You've been healing from a lot of things that you've gone through in your life. And your angels want to tell you, good job. This is your superpower. You have come through. You are coming into this peace and balance and harmony in your life, in your relationships, in your life in general. And we want to acknowledge that. This is so great. I love it. You're coming into a time, because of all the hard work that you've been doing, you've been coming into a more grounded space, inviting more peace, really protecting your energy, protecting your peace, choosing more ease, choosing more flow, and trying to be more grounded in your authenticity, right? And your angels are saying, well done. This is so good. We want to acknowledge all the hard work that you've done. We want to acknowledge how you've been working towards more peace, more joy, more harmony in your life, and more grace and flow. And not so much as, friction and fighting against the current, but more just staying, I keep going like this, trying to, this person is aligned. This is an angel. More aligned, with the flow of the universe, with the flow of where your angels are taking you through and to. You're coming into a place where you're more aligned, you're more grounded, and it's because of all the hard work that you've been doing. So if this resonates for you, pat yourself on the back and know that your angel family they're celebrating you. They're celebrating all this hard work that you've done. They're celebrating you protecting your energy and choosing your peace and choosing your harmony and choosing your balance and choosing to work through all that you've been through. Maybe a time of, well, with the doing the work card, I see a lot of, work that you've been doing on healing from old challenges, healing from past traumas, healing from past heartbreak. Everything that you've been doing, you have been working so hard to gain peace and to gain more stability and self-sufficiency and peace in your life. And your angels are saying, well done. Well done. That is your superpower at this time. Well done. And if you don't feel like that, things always happen in the energy around us before they actually happen in our day-to-day life, in our tangible life. So if you don't feel that, just know that your angels are saying, well done. We are patting you on the back and acknowledging how far you've come. And you may not see the peace yet. You may not see or feel that flow, that ease, that more groundedness, that peaceful feeling. But you are definitely being acknowledged for it. And you will feel it soon because it's in your energy. And it's being celebrated in your energy. So let's see what your heart wants you to know this week. Okay, I feel like we just made turned a corner. This peace and harmony and connections, I feel like it's connections. So I feel like you've been healing through heartbreak, this doing the work and what you're being acknowledged for. You've been through some challenging relationships. You've been through some hurts. Maybe not even like romantic relationships, but maybe family relationships. You've been hurt and you've had to do a lot of work and work through those challenges. Mindsets, beliefs, you maybe feel like you're starting way behind the starting line on your journey, on your race in life, and you're trying to get it to the finish line, but you started way behind the starting line and now you're finally just getting there and now let's go, right? I hope that makes sense. But we have connections here. Your heart is telling you. See, we have a no here, and we have a connection. Romance and connection. So this doesn't have to be romance. It can be family relationships, work relationships, friendships, the people that you call your family, that you've chosen to go through life as your family, those friendships that are so close that you call your family. But it is also highlighting some kind of romance. So what I feel from these cards with this no is that your heart is telling you what didn't work in the past was all for the point of healing and this work that you've been doing to create more balance, more harmony, more peace, more groundedness. You've had to work through some things that did not work out in the past, and it really probably threw you. I feel like I'm talking to somebody, I'm reading for somebody who's had a lot of challenges in relationships, family or otherwise. But you may have had some heartbreak from a connection romantically that did not work out. Maybe a string of them that did not work out. Maybe you were attracting the same kind of patterns and you finally healed because you've done the work. You finally healed, and now you're coming into a place of ease and grace and flow where the right one is going to come in easily, and you're just going to be aligned and feel this peace and harmony in this balanced relationship, a balanced, healthy relationship. Maybe you've done all the work that you've had to heal from some challenges because of past relationships that did not work out. There's been a lot of heartache, and your heart is telling you you've been doing the work to heal through that, preparing you for the one that does work out, the one that comes in that is peaceful, balanced, harmonious, and healthy, the one that sticks around Your heart is saying, well done. You have done such good work, and now you are ready. You've been prepared for a union that is on the same page with you. Somebody who is just like you in all the right ways. Somebody who's balanced and healthy and whole, that has done the work themselves. So get ready, because it looks like your heart is telling you it's kind of been a no for a while, because, and maybe you didn't realize that you were doing so much work. Maybe you didn't realize that you were doing so much health, so much healing. Maybe you didn't realize that that is actually what's been going on. And now you've come out of this place a completely different person, and, thinking differently, attracting differently, setting good, healthy boundaries, protecting your energy, deciding that you don't want to choose the same pattern again. So maybe you didn't even realize that that was what was going on, but your heart is telling you, from all the things that didn't work out in the past, you've been healing from, and now you're being ready, you're being prepared for the right one. And this, like I said, it could be just right connections, family relationships being restored, coming into a more peaceful, harmonious, and healthy place in your relationships. But I do see a romantic one here that is being highlighted, that your heart is telling you what you weren't ready for before, you're ready for now. Which is beautiful. And I'm so happy for you. If that's what you are wanting, obviously you will be, if you are brought to this reading, there is something here for you. So you're probably ready. So let's see what is in your challenge position. Now this can be something that you're still dealing with. Archangel Raphael just wanted to jump out. Healing. Archangel Raphael is the one who heals us. He's God's physician. He's the one who heals us. Acknowledging you've been through a lot of healing recently. But let's see, the challenge position can be something that you're still working on, something that is maybe challenging you in this moment. It's always different, so let's see what the angels have for you. What is in their challenge position? What is their challenge message this time? Spiritual growth. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like what I was just saying not long ago, just you might be somebody who didn't realize that you were going through a time of spiritual growth. You didn't realize that you were healing. You maybe just saw this as this like growing pains. You were probably feeling growing pains, right? Through the recent weeks, months, or even years. And maybe you didn't realize that you were going through a healing and a growth and a learning experience. It's all been for spiritual growth, and you might not have even realized it, but you're coming out of that now. You may still be in the middle of, feeling challenge around you, feeling like you're kind of still like not knowing which end is up. You're still working through some stuff. You're still waiting for this harmonious, balanced relationship. You're maybe having some challenging emotions or challenging energies in family relationships. It's all for spiritual growth. You're learning. So take this as awareness for what you're going through currently, and just be aware of your thinking patterns. Be aware of what you notice in your day-to-day right now, because there's a lot of growth going on. There's a lot, and you may be still struggling with it. So just realize, if you're aware of things that you notice, like your thought patterns or the way people are reacting to you or your reactions to people, being aware of those things, you can stop and be like, oh, wow, yeah, okay, that's really different. I actually responded to this person in a really different way than I used to. And that is growth. That is what they want you to be aware of, how you are in your day-to-day now as opposed to before. You're still going through a growth period. You're still coming into this wholeness that you and your person, whoever you're being brought to, is coming into their own wholeness too, so you guys can come together and be in this harmonious, peaceful relationship. You're going through some spiritual growth. You may not be quite done. So know that if you are having growing pains, they're passing. This too shall pass, my friend. In your overall energy, it's all about expressing your creativity. This is your most authentic you on the inside of you. What do you love to do? What do you love? What are you passionate about? What do you do? How do you shine your light? How do you shine on your gifts and what you do? What is it that is inside of you that wants to shine? Right now, while you're going through this spiritual growth, you're at the end of this cycle. Really just tap into your authenticness on the inside of you, your heart and what your heart wants to do and how you love to shine and what makes you happy. Being creative makes you happy. How do you express that creativity in the best way? Being so true to yourself, right? And allowing yourself to shine so that you are happy, so that you can feel that happiness and that joy and that fulfillment with expressing your creativity. What does that look like for you? Let's see what it says. Thank you, angels, for helping me to express my inner creator. You can use this. It's an actual prayer for you if you need help. You can call on your angels and you can ask for help expressing that creativity, finding what lights you up on the inside and how to, express it. Honor your feelings at this time. Honor your feelings. We just had a big full moon. And I see the full moon here, and Archangel Haniel here. She's connected to the moon, and she's connected to your psychic abilities, your intuition, and your feelings. And she's saying, let's honor those feelings. Acknowledge you're going through a bit of a, spiritual learning process and growth process. There are growing pains. Acknowledge your feelings. See them for what they are and look and be aware of how they've changed over the last, like I said, several weeks, months, or even years. How have things changed since you've been going through this bit of a challenging, struggling time? Honor those feelings, honor your emotions, know that there's a lot going on in the energies right now, and just tell yourself your feelings are valid. Your feelings are valid. And it's okay to feel the way that you feel. Just don't allow yourself to get down in the dumps and get into a negative mindset. Know that you're coming through. You're passing through this time. You are coming out of that cocoon as this shining, beautiful butterfly. You went in the cocoon as a caterpillar crawling around on the ground, goes into this cocoon and is stuck there for a while. And it's not fun for him, I imagine. Him, her, whatever. The cocoon process is a bit of a death process. It cannot be fun for that caterpillar. And they don't know when they're going to come out and emerge the butterfly. We don't know if they even know what they're doing when they go into the cocoon. It's just kind of an instinct thing. It's something that they had to go through. And that's exactly what you are going through. Something that you had to go through. And you're going to emerge a beautiful butterfly in your new beginning. Honor your feelings at this time and also acknowledge that you are going through it. You're coming out on the other side. Thank you, Haniel, for supporting me as I honor my emotions. And know that full moon we just had was pretty big. The pink moon, I think they called it. It was big and there was a lot of energy, a lot of emotions. We're coming up on a Mercury retrograde. There's a lot of emotions. Okay, so just acknowledge them and breathe through it until you get to the other side and realize that there are synchronicities happening all around you. Watch for them. Watch for them. Watch for the synchronicities and the little messages that your spiritual teams send you every single day. There are beautiful synchronicities happening all around you, and those are like pinpoints. Watch for them and realize that this is you moving through your time, your little path. You're actually progressing, even if it doesn't feel like it. Know that there are synchronicities kind of lighting your path, taking steps, just taking one step after the other, just to be here for yourself every single day, choosing your peace, choosing your stability, and protecting your energy, and really just coming into your own creativity, what lights you up on the inside. And don't be afraid to shine. Start taking steps to shine if you don't already do. In your way, whatever that looks like for you, know that there are signs and synchronicities that are magically, purposefully aligned and brought onto your path when you see them. They're for you. So watch for them. Thank you, angels. I trust your well-timed guidance and signs. You're on the right path, and you're going to see synchronicities, guidance, signs, feathers, numbers, butterflies that are showing you you're going in the right direction. Okay? I hope that this resonated for you. And, oh, one more card here. Your inner voice. Your inner voice, your intuition. Listen to it, trust it. Even if it doesn't make logical sense, you're headed in the right direction. And your inner voice will tell you, oh, that's a synchronicity for you. Thank you, angels, for guiding me through my inner voice. I love you. I will see you next week. I hope this resonated. If it did, I would love to hear what you thought. I love reading the comments on these videos, and come back next week for your next one. Watch previous angel readings, and I'll see you next week.